guys, welcome to another vlog. It is a really nice day. I've got like a new energy going today. The last couple of days I've been in a bit of a funk, just finding motivation hard and kind of being overwhelmed with sort of everything we've got to do before this event coming up with Mount Gambier, with Adam coming. Obviously it's always a big deal when Adam LZ is coming to town, because there's a lot more to organise on top of what would already be a difficult event to organise. We are trying to finish Adam's car for him, as well as the V35 for myself, which will be a street registered car to actually drive. We're planning to drive that car down to Mount Gambier, and I'm going to drift it down there, then drive it to Tasmania and drift it down there, and then drive it home. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. It's just all the work leading up to it is definitely overwhelming. As well as the fact that I still have to go to New Caledonia for 10 days. When I say I have to, it's a paid gig to go drifting in New Caledonia, and then like for 3 days or 4 days we're drifting, and then the remainder is the awesome guys from New Caledonia taking us to do amazing things like snorkeling, shooting, buggy riding, all that sort of stuff. So I can't wait to show you guys some of that content when it comes around. But yeah, it's just a very, very busy time for us, so I tend to get a bit like muddled up in my head and get overwhelmed. So today is a new day. I'm feeling a lot better. I feel like we have a bit of a plan in place. I'm going to attack the crap out of the V35. I want the V35 finished today, and from there on you know, then we can sort of concentrate on Adam's car. When I say V35 finish, we're just going to get the hydraulic handbrake in, get the interior all back together. Paint wrap wise, I'm not stressing on at this point. You know, that's it's not something that has to be done. You know, I can still drive that car with a mismatched rear bumper and paint not matching on the rear quarter, but I do plan to have that sorted. What I'm talking about is our side of it done, and then I can get the car off to Ben at Kevin Bell Mechanical, and he will be doing like the rocket cover gaskets and just basically taking care of the oil leaks that motor has and giving it a general service, ready to go down to Mount Gambier. So anyway guys, I'll see you guys at the track. Alright, shock's out, spring's out. Not that it was hard to take the spring out, just fell out. That's the old cut down spring, dodgy shock. Here is the BCs out of my other setup. Not as good as the shock works, but they'll definitely do for this car. Yeah, so we're gonna get the BCs in and then tackle this dual caliper setup, which I didn't do on my other car, so it's going to be a full learning curve for me. So you'll get to enjoy that with me guys. Just imagine my usual dodginess, but then really not knowing what I'm doing. So it's going to be interesting. Okay, good progress guys. Got the caliper off. Find out we have to literally take the CV out and basically I've already pulled the drum brake off. I've got that sitting down here. Hot tip for everybody is try and keep everything in order, which I learnt just now thanks to Princey.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, photos. This sits on behind everything, yeah, and I'd use my phone to take photos of the way it's set up, but this basically needs to go behind here. So it means CV out, hub off, all the stuff that would have been way better to do when I did the diff, but I didn't know. So yeah, we're definitely going to have a good time as usual. All my mates aren't working, so that works well. Princey's got a day off. Yeah, Bryce hadn't started his new job yet, and I know that we got Mad Mike's on his way down. Not the well, he is a Kiwi Mad Mike, but not the good drifter. Just my mate Mad Mike, who drives the K70. But he's on his way down now to start tackling the rear subframe of the 350Z. So that's going to get done today. So this is going to be a day of lots of stuff done. And also there's guys like way over there in the pits getting the remainder of the pits prepped and ready for bitumen tomorrow. So it's all happening down here, and new lease on life. Yeah, it's not going well guys. You can see the first aid box there behind. I've just like wrecked my finger. I basically slipped with a spanner here, and I've literally penetrated that part right there into my knuckle, which opened up quite a bit, but yeah, shibby. Oh god, it sucks. This is one of the reasons I really hate working on cars sometimes. It's a bit that makes you want to like yeah, basically cry, but it just, much respect to mechanics out there, you guys don't get paid enough for the shit jobs you have to do. I wouldn't do it personally. There's always, even with my professional BMX career, always hated hurting my fingers. Like, I would literally rather fall 12 feet onto my back than bend a finger back. And honestly, one of the biggest burnouts I've ever done in my life was actually at a skate park in Melbourne. After I literally drove like 45 minutes to this skate park, first drop in, understeered, the front wheel washed out. Too much drift talk into BMX talk. Front wheel washed out. I literally landed, and I landed with my hand under my chest and bent all my fingers right back, and like did all kinds of damage to my hand. But I literally just got up fuming, threw my bike into the back of my VL Turbo at the time, and just did the biggest, dirtiest burnout you've ever seen. Like proper Summernats burnout at this skate park, and left. And I've still got guys that, you know, when I see them from Melbourne, talk about that massive burnout that day. So yeah, look, I'm a real proper sook when it comes to hurting my fingers. But anyway, we've still getting progress done. I'm gonna get back into it now. I've had my little rant on here, had a sook to you guys. Thanks for listening. Getting these Brembos off the back here, pulling all this apart, and when we get the axles out, we'll be able to pull these hubs off and get the dual caliper setup in, and life will be better again. So we'll just keep battling on. I feel like such a dickhead, such a sook. Like, I could happily get fully smashed on a BMX, but hurting my fingers or my toes, I'm such a sook about. So we're getting there now. Just had heaps of trouble getting the thing off. My finger is like really messed up.
So that's what I'm trying to work out.
As long as it's flush with that, would be what you need.
That would be right then.
So if that's like in line with that, then
no, that sticks out further.
Oh, then.
But if it's the other way, it sticks out even further.
No, it needs to be like in line.
I don't necessarily think. Oh, yeah, it would have to be, otherwise the disc line.
It's Brembo and Brembo. There is how-tos for this stuff.
Because if I put this one on,
yeah,
it lines up with the holes.
Yes.
But it sticks out further.
But it sticks out
like way further.
Way further.
It must be the other one, right?
Well, I mean, it just depends.
Like, we could look at how-to.
I mean, yeah, you can find it.
Phone's down there.
That's in line, bro, isn't it?
No. Oh, look, it's out. But it just depends how it bolts on.
Is there anything else?
It just depends how it bolts.
What do you mean? That's how
No,
it have to bolt. Oh wait, it came with other bolty stuff, didn't it? Maybe it's got washers or something.
I'm gonna say spaces.
So,
maybe it spaces this
because,
side out.
Yeah,
well, because you're spacing this out.
Yeah, because the disc will be spaced out.
This is going to be spaced out 10-ish.
Yeah, so that'll need a washer in it.
Spaces, yeah.
So we'll put this on and then watch the how-to.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Hang on.
Is that how it's done?
Gotta line the wheelie up.
Typical male logic. We'll do this first and then read the instructions.
Then we'll have a look at the instructions.
It's like flat packs.
GK Tech should learn. Luke needs instructions with every package you send.
And I need like special instructions,
like you probably need to come here and fit it for him.
Yeah. Greg, Zach,
Dumb it down for mechanics.
Greg and Zach, you need to know these things, alright? I'm not a mechanic. I'm really not a mechanic.
This
I'm
is
a tight ass that don't want to pay mechanics, and I'm trying to do it myself.
This is how mechanics tell people that don't know what they're doing.
Just another broke drifter.
Bad go-go juice make vroom vroom all fucky.
No, so look, at the end of the day, this just shows how bad it can get.
You just need to push them through. They're not screwing into anything yet, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read.
There's no
Let's
thread.
check for the spaces.
Yeah,
for this bit, okay?
Alright, well let's,
So we
let's
check the phone for the how-to.
We'll have a look at this and we'll find the how-to. Look, as usual, I'm not going to hide the dumb shit we do from you guys. I was hoping to just go no dust cover, but then we've when I say we, Princey realised, because he's doing the outside stuff, I'm doing the inside stuff, that what'd you realise, my bar?
I need a backing plate to put the handbrake back on. The stock handbrake.
Yeah. So the little pin bits that go through, where are they? This bit here hooks into the backing plate, so we need to put the backing plate back on. But we're gonna get generous with the grinder and grind a lot of it away anyway, and we're just gonna keep the bit we need because, yeah, all good, we'll get there. But yeah, we just had to put most of it together, now we have to pull it apart, which is quite frustrating. Alright, what do we got, boys?
Just gonna mark it out, we're gonna cut it properly.
Oh, that's where it sits, so...
Well, you reckon we go there?
How wide's that versus, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, that's that much wider.
Oh, okay, so we don't even need to go that far.
So, I'd say about where you've gone is pretty spot on though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll just go out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
My finger's there. The idea is to use your feet. Wear a safety boot. Yeah. Yeah. It's Queensland, no one wears shoes. That looks pretty mint.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Like I bought one. Nice. Alright, what are we doing? We're putting the handbrake back together, my boy.
You fucking put the handbrake back together.
Well, what are you talking about?
I didn't fucking know how it come out. You pulled them out.
Stop swearing.
Oh, you're filming?
Yeah.
So much fucking editing memes we done. It's a fucking family show for a sec.
It's not, but...
Alright.
Yeah, Mike, this is you, mate. This is all fucking you. I mean, this...
I need to learn how to do beeps instead of just not like nothing.
Hey, Prince.
Oh, it's Mad Mike. Not the good drifty one, the
other
fairly average drifty one from the NZ.
Good technician, but.
Good technician.
Come on.
No, you're the apprentice. I'm
You're not an apprentice.
We'll show him how to do it. Otherwise it won't get done. Alright, first things first, Mike. You smell nice.
Oh, thanks, bud.
You showered before you come down here, didn't you?
That's what most people do when they wake up.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, I did.
when you wake up in the middle of the day.
I had night shift last night. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun editing that C word out. Thank you.
Yeah, so.
So we just got the handbrake, the factory handbrake calipers going back in because we want to keep this legal-ish, but I'd rather that works. It is good for parking and whatnot. Dual caliper setup is in. It's just a matter now of Mike finishing this bit, and then we need to run all the cabling through. Obviously bolt the calipers on, but run all the cabling through and then get the handbrake lever mounted, do some trimming around the center. And this car's pretty well done. We do still need to set the height of the car. We'll check out the rear once it goes down. And then we also need, definitely need to bring the front down a bit. Hopefully the rear is good. Fingers crossed the rear is good. But progress has been good today, so feeling good. We had music cranking and everything else, so yeah, just have to, sucks having to turn music off when you need to do these little filmy things, so you don't get demonetized, because that like $8 a video that I make is very detrimental to my life.
So what are we doing under here, Luke?
Oh, having a really shit time. I think obviously these lines are designed for 350Z, and the V35s are like literally 10 centimeter longer chassis.
90 mil.
Yeah, 90 mil longer. So that 9 centimeters is a lot. You know, Princey?
Yeah, I do. I put the ones in the 350.
You'd be happy with 9 centimeters.
I would too.
Yeah.
2's just not enough on these.
Yeah, look, this is frustrating as all hell. Alright, my boy, what's the situation?
Everyone's annoying me.
Everyone's annoying you? Is that because you're Johnny Bravo?
Maybe.
So the first attempt was made to run all the lines underneath the car, but it's not happening. We don't have the length, so we are now pulling a bit more of the interior apart and running it straight through the car, and then running the lines up into the boot. We're having to drill a small hole in the wheel arch, which we'll put some silicone and stuff on so it's sealed, and we will yeah, run the lines through there. It's actually going to be a really neat install. Boys have got the actual handle in now, in there. Obviously still have to trim around it and everything like that, but overall the whole lot's going good. But yeah, I absolutely love the dual Brembo. Just looks sick on the dual Brembo setup. So yeah, dual Brembo setup looks sick, and especially under the 19-inch CR Kais, and obviously the BCs and the new suspension in there. Hopefully it sits low enough. If it doesn't, we do have room to go lower. So yeah. Alright folks, seems we're cooking with gas. We're all bled up, my bar. Levers in. Position looks sick.
Yeah.
Positioning's really good. Happy?
Don't ever do this. This is terrible.
It's a hard job.
Yeah, to get this out.
Oh, and a V35.
The entire underneath to get it all out. It's not great.
Not a fun job.
No.
And you were an accessory fitter in a previous life.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Not great.
You don't like fitting these accessories?
No, it wasn't fun.
No, not fun.
Not fun.
But it works sick. Do what you're doing before with the... You see it actually pulling the suspension up, so it's definitely working good. Unreal. Sick. I am absolutely stoked. Alright guys, this is the point where we're at now. You can actually see the brake line that comes through the car, comes through to here, and then runs through underneath the plastics and down into the wheel well on both sides. It won't be seen. And I'll go get the... I've just been putting all of these plastics back into the car, so it's all like factory looking. Just put this factory piece back in. And now I just need to get the rear carpet and board that sits over that, and the boot will look stock. It'll be a little bit heavy, this car, as far as a drift car goes, but it should be super nice to drive. Rear carpet in. There we go. You would never know there is a dual caliper setup under there. Super stoked on that. The boys are working on the cutout for the actual handbrake to go through, but as far as the boot, I'm pretty damn stoked with all that. You would never know there's anything under there. Close that boot up, and then you can see here where we've come through the fire, through the wall, and then down into our Brembo caliper. Boys are looking a lot of nervousness over here. Okay.
We're scared. I mean, I'm scared.
Well, unless you want to wait till tomorrow, and I'll ask Cindy or something if he's got his Dremel, which will make it a lot easier to cut that out.
True.
Alright, we're down here at Regan's shop. The guy with the Subaru. You guys remember this thing, the rear-wheel drive Subaru wagon thing that he's been doing a lot of work to, actually making that car a lot cooler. He's even got, hey, where is my time machine?
Oh, there.
Oh, yeah, there's my time machine.
Time
Cool.
machine.
Yeah, sick.
We're doing the tank.
Oh, that's what you're doing now. Is that the fuel tank setup?
The biggest thing was we had a tank sitting in the boot, which is extremely safe, as you all would all know, in a wagon.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Blackarts himself, Chop, has done a custom tank under the floor.
Oh,
So-
we were looking from underneath,
Yeah,
but we haven't seen
so
it.
it's now mounted in the floor.
Yeah.
We got fuel pump at the side, hoses, ball valve,
Yeah.
that, and I rolled the steering rack and column and everything back to fix the angle the other day. So,
Yeah.
hopefully, we'll try that out next night or two or something. Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow night, maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe, we'll see.
Yeah. I'm definitely keen to have a drive of this car again with it fixed. But the reason we're down here is because Regan has a hoist. And we
everybody
stole the
uses
hoist. Bike's been down here smashing it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things and stuff.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff. How does everything look under here? I said these are loose.
Everything's loose.
Oh, did you check the engine mount?
No, not yet, but I will.
I'm very curious to see.
You've got an oil leak? Just saying?
Yeah, that's normal. Do I still have engine mount bolts? Oh, that is a good time. So my biggest issue with this car was losing engine mount. So to look under here and still see wheel nut, oh not wheel nuts, to see nuts in my engine mount is definitely a good sign. And now we have a, in theory, nice new straight cradle in here. My other one was very bent, but we've also swapped the knuckle.
Yes.
We've also swapped the knuckle, the top arm, whatever it's called, and also installed, well, the GK Tech lower arm I already installed, but now we've got the GK Tech traction. I'm assuming that's traction rod. It's all looking reasonably good.
Exhaust isn't tight.
Shibby.
Shibby. Shot.
Everything is looking good under here. This is one we have to check. I have to check as well because that comes loose sometimes. So overall, does all look pretty decent under here. I did crack this again, so that, I don't know if you can't really see it, but this front piece that I replaced a little while ago is already due for nearly replacing again because that was from when I hit Russell. His bash bar went straight into there, and that's what's hit the fiberglass under here and bent it all up. Everything else looking pretty good. We are doing, GK Tech at the moment are doing a revised lower control arm, so I'll be testing that soon. When I get that, I will test it in the car. I said I've been giving you guys feedback to try and get that car, well, to get that sorted out, so when you guys go and buy the product, it'll actually be really cool. Re-ran hydro lines.
Yeah, they're still not the best, but as good as we could get with what we've been given.
If it breaks down, it wasn't you.
If it breaks, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but overall, having this car hopefully driving straight again and not being completely destroyed in the rear end is going to make me happy for sure. At some point, I really need to get under here and fix underneath the guards and stuff. I say that, but it's definitely not happening anytime soon. Well, yes, it's all going swell down here. Alright guys, we're going to end the vlog right there. 350Z is coming down off the hoist now. Just a few little things to button up tomorrow down at the track, but thanks Mike for helping out with that job. An amazing job. 350 should be straight. I'm going to take it for an alignment hopefully before the event starts tomorrow, just so everything can be nice and straight. But anyway, thanks very much for watching guys, and we'll see you in tomorrow's vlog where they'll be drifting. Wait, is tomorrow Wednesday?
Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Yes, we're going drifting tomorrow. I'm stoked.
After a wheel line.
This car's fixed. Yes, after a wheel line, Mike. I promise. All right. See you guys. Bye.